let's just talk about the ICU, because this is where I commonly get the question, and this is where I grew up. I spent 15 years there. My ICU people, you're doing restraint checks, right? We're required to do restraint checks every 2 hours. There's the whole flow sheet. How are you in two different rooms at the same time? You're not. So don't do that. And if you're going in and you're doing your assessment on the hour, and that's when you're doing, your restraint checks, then just do those together. As long as they're being done every 2 hours. As the expert, I would be the one called. There's no way I'm gonna even go down. I'm a nurse, and I know that you can't be in both those rooms at the same time. And if you did that, I'm gonna have to point that out to the legal team. Number two, I know the reality of is that you're not in both rooms at the same time. And that when you're in there, you're doing multiple things at the same time. That's why I'm the expert, because I know what your work environment is. And the expert that's going to be called is not going to be focusing on that you did your, restraint checks when you were in the room doing your assessment at 10:15, and then you came back in at 12:32. Stop. No. Right? That's not, and your organization wants you to do those on the hour and change. No, you do not do that. The reality is it's going to be the expert nurse that's going to be giving their opinion about what you did or did not do. And if you did right, that you were doing those on the hour in both those rooms, because the expert nurse is going to have all that information, and she knows that he or she knows that that is not true, and knows that these are common practices